Welcome to the Fox Trap, baby. Welcome to the Fox Trap, baby. Why? Because Foxy Tea is your best tea. Use caution when you seek me. um, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's breakfast. Lost track of time, but we had a ball. Say no. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Hump day. Y'all, I cracked myself up. I'm sorry, I had to get taste. A little taste of the tea. Okay, hold on, wait. And yes, again, it's elderberry lemon balm with pomegranate green tea. Okay. Also, hugs, 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 kisses, kisses, kisses. Love, 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 and blessings, blessings, blessings to all of you collective. All of y'all. I'm so happy to see y'all. Good morning. Good morning. It's breakfast. I mean, I ain't got no breakfast, but it's um. All right, collective. We have We're gonna cleanse the space, cleanse the area. Um. We have just asked spirit guides and the Creator, the higher power, to watch over us and guide us and protect us from anything that is not light. Uh, and also thank the Creator, thank um, the universe for using me as a vessel to deliver a message to you, collective. Okay, we want to keep everything positive, love and light over here. Okay, all right, collective. Hopefully y'all having a good. Ooh, I keep on hearing. Hopefully y'all having a good Wednesday. I don't know why I wanted to say Monday. I don't know. Maybe Monday was significant for you, collective. I don't know. Dang. I don't know, collective. Let's see. Hold on, wait 1 second, cause I done messed up the goddamn table with the what you call? 1 second, collective. 1 second. Okay. All right. I'll come. I'm coming. I'm sorry. I'm coming. My bad. My bad. I just had to. I'm sorry, guys. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm sorry. I had to. This weather, guys. This goddamn weather. All right. So collective. All right. We want to see what is the word for today, and the word for today is. Excuse me. We all want to be understood, to be acknowledged, and to be loved. Okay, so yes, collective. I feel like that is definitely true. We all do want to be understood, to be acknowledged, and to be loved. Okay, collective. So maybe you could be feeling that way right now, like where it's like I ain't even gonna say right now. That's just how you feel, and you have the right for feeling like that because everybody should feel loved, should feel acknowledged, should feel understood. So maybe it's someone around you that's just not making you feel understood, not making you feel acknowledged, not making you feel loved. Okay, but that's possibly supposed to be. I'm sorry, I just had to take another sip. Anyway, okay, so maybe this person is not making you feel loved, not making you feel acknowledged, but this is the thing. Everybody does want to feel understood, want to be understood, want to be acknowledged, and want to be loved. So you could be in the space of you, since this person is not making you feel that way, you could be going towards someone who do. I'm sorry to say it. Hi, Bernardo. Hi, Hutrix. I think that's your name. Hi. But yeah, you could be going towards someone who do it. There she is. Hi, Hamilton. There she blows. Look, bro, chill, bro. Chill, Hamilton. Chill. Chill, bro. Chill. Hey, hey, K to V King. Hey, Quentin. Hi, y'all. Thank you, Hamilton. I appreciate you. Um, hi, Kaden. Hi. Yeah. Thank you, Hamilton. Appreciate you. Hey, Hut Chicks, have you watched the K-pop Demon Hunters movie? No, not yet. No, I didn't. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Quentin, you are so nice. Thank you so much, baby. Um, Hi, y'all. Hi. I said hi, Kaden. How you doing? And then, yeah, it says you should. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check that out. Hi, Tyler. How you doing, Tyler? Okay, so collective, y'all could, y'all might be around a person that you really like or whatever the case may be, but whatever. It don't even gotta be a person you really like, but you're spending your time with or whatever. You occupying your time, you're entertaining your time with. That person is not making you feel loved and not making you feel acknowledged, and they're not making you feel understood. So, like I said, you thank you, Kaden. Thank you, Kaden. Thank you, boo. Um, so it's like somebody is making you feel all of those things because they are not. They're lacking. They're lacking that, and you could have spoken to this person and told this person that hey, they do make you feel misunderstood, or they do make you feel like that you're not loved or whatever like that, and they might just keep coming around, keep bothering you, keep whatever, but still not giving you that energy of making you feel loved or make you feel uh um understood or anything like that. And evidently that you're not understood when it comes to them because nothing's really changed. They still kind of do the same thing that they always did with you. And and when people do that, it makes them feel like they're not being understood. Like this person is just not getting what I'm saying and how I want to be treated. They just not getting it. So I think at this point, collective, you are no longer looking for that uh in that person. Bye, Kaden. See you later. You get a sub. Thank you, Quentin. Appreciate you. Like so, man. And thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. Um. So I think yes, you're no longer trying to make this person make you feel understood, make you feel loved, or make you feel knowledgeable or whatever, or acknowledge you in any sort. I don't think that you're reaching out or looking for it from that person no more. I think that you are going on about your business as if like, okay, if you don't give it to me, bro, like you just don't give it to me. If you don't acknowledge me, I'm not gonna make you acknowledge me. I'm just gonna go on my life like that's that. And if you don't love me, when someone comes around that does love me and does show that they love me, it's nothing you can do about that, boo. I'm sorry. So when you move on, they can't say nothing. Because one, they don't talk to you. They don't communicate, um, express how they feel about you. Because if you felt loved, like if you felt loved, if they either even expressed that they loved you in some type of way, you would at least feel loved. But I don't think that you feel loved. But it's okay because somebody else is coming across and they are putting in the effort. They are making you feel, they're acknowledging you. Okay, they're making you feel understood. You not feel like you tripping to them. It ain't no tripping to them. They understand you completely. You're making sense to them. You know? And yeah, I don't know. Let's see. It's Spirit guys, what you want collective to know. Let's see. Inner strength. You have inner strength collective. Okay. And it says, nothing moves me from my path to the light because I have complete confidence in myself. I realize my innate qualities and abilities and know that with God all I can do anything. I was about to say all things. Can do anything. All the power I need is within me. So collective, you realize that you the one with the inner, like you have inner strength now. When it comes to that person and like how they treat you and how far you going or how far you will go with this union that y'all both have together, I think that you have a different type of mindset when it comes to y'all now. So you might have at one point in time worried about um the fact that this person not making me feel seen. They don't love me. They don't this and they don't that. And you possibly have expressed this to this person. Told them, probably cut them off plenty of times because of this too. But we are forgiving hearts. We are forgiving souls. So of course they might be able to spin the block. Okay. So as they spin in the block, right? Because we thinking like you at least have to hear me or at least understand me. And maybe I need to see if you understand me to see if you do something different. But when they come across you, they doing the same exact goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? Hi, won the lottery. Hi, won the lottery. Hey, boo. So it's like it's not given that you understood the first time. It's not giving you understood. It's not giving that you acknowledge me for who I really am. We ain't talking about acknowledge me when you're drunk and late at night or whatever like that. Of course. We're talking about really acknowledge who the person is, like as a being, and then to also understand them too from their perspective and where they're coming from. Also, love them. Okay, show that you actually love that person. Okay, and maybe this person is just not giving you all of those things, or two out the three, or one out the three. God dang it, they're probably not getting you all three. Like, all right, collective. You also have attention. Attention. Okay, you have attention, collective, and it says, I am attentive to all that manifests within me. When negativity rises within me, I transform it into light, love, and hope. My love for others is unconditional. I forgive myself. Excuse me. My desire to improve is constant. I am firm, brave, and hardworking. So, collective, you could be not paying attention to this person and their actions right now. You could be paying attention to the fact that You, like, for real, you could be paying attention to the fact, uh, to what you need to do in life, and that could be what they're not even seeing, that you're paying attention to what's paying attention to you. So that person or that whatever, it could be somebody new. The it could be, I don't know, just regardless, it's someone else that is making you feel understood or whatever like that. You're paying attention to them. You're paying attention to your own things. You're paying attention um to the fact that you know you have unconditional love. You do forgive, but your desire to improve is constant. So you always, even though you may forgive that person for not knowing who you are, or for not giving you the the acknowledgement that you deserve, for misunderstanding you, and low key not loving you. I think that, yeah, you forgave them, but that doesn't mean that they still get to have that same place in your heart or in your life. Okay, collective, you got manifestation of light. That's what came out. Manifestation of light. And it said, I see the beauty in me. I grow and develop my inner self in harmony with light and beauty. Excuse me. I free myself from negativity. My heart transforms. My intellect shines. My inner light grows. So you have this type of power that you have embodied, and when you started healing yourself, you might have separated yourself from this person. like like I said, you might have separated yourself from this person at one point because of the simple fact that they didn't make you feel loved. They didn't make you feel acknowledged or understood. So you might have separated yourself from this person, and when you did so, you healed yourself and grew a lot since then. So now it's like you can manifest exactly what the heck you want now. Like, you just have a different type of power about you, and light about you. So you have to understand, like, at this point they have to understand, yeah, they have to understand that your intellect is going to shine. They're not that you're not dimming your light any longer for them, and you refuse to not be you. You're continuing to be you, continuously being you, whether they're around or they're not. Okay? And with that being said, I don't think that you're giving them any attention, too much attention, to the point where, like, say if this person is a ghoster, like, they come out, come in your life, come out, come in and come out, child, and you constantly told them time and time again, hey, I don't like that inconsistent stuff. You gotta keep it consistent, or just leave me alone, or just be my friend. Like, you don't have we it don't have to be like that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that they understand, because they just like, oh, I'm busy, because that's just might be the what is it, the routine that they're used to doing. So I think you're allowing them, excuse me, at this time, to do the routine that they are used to, but you're not giving it no energy, as far as in trying to tell them what you need, tell them that you need better, nothing like that. You're done with that. You just like, hey, sweetheart, you want to be who you are, you want to do what you want to do, and when the chips fall where they may, I'm just saying, don't it's nothing you can say. Like, you can't come by saying, "Oh, you got married on me. You did it." Yeah, you act like you ain't want it. Nobody. You get what I'm saying? Like, you got to speak up. Speak it up. Say it with your chest. Like, what's your problem? Like, we grown here. Like, you know. So I think, like, you're manifesting exactly what you want. You're manifesting that person is going to acknowledge you, going to understand you, and is going to love you. Okay, you're manifesting that. That's what you're doing at this moment. You're manifesting that. I'm sorry. That's what you're doing, uncollected. That's what it seems like you're doing right now. Um, I'm gonna read this because then that came out second. It say inner work. You got inner work collective, and then the second thing that had popped out was in God's hands. So inner work says, I'm gonna read inner work first. Inner work says, God brings me ideal situations for my inner healing. As I become aware of my weaknesses, I turn them into strengths. I direct my thoughts towards the light and see the positive side of every stage of my life. Darkness turns into courage, thus I get stronger. So collective, you are just you're getting stronger because you did that in the work. I told you when you were separated from this person or whatever the case may be, you probably was tinkering, doing work on yourself to the point where that doesn't even affect you no more. That ghosting, that inconsistent goddamn stuff doesn't really trigger you as much as it used to, and it probably did. And honestly, to tell you the truth, some people, don't you know how like some people yearn for attention, but they don't care how they get it. You get what I'm saying? So some people possibly will keep doing the thing that got them attention. Like, oh, I was ghosting her or him. I kept being inconsistent in and out their life. So they always will be fussing at me, da 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 da, or whatever like that. They gave me attention because it was a problem. It was something going on. If they didn't have a problem with it, like if I was doing good, they wasn't giving me too much attention. Like we would be together when we see each other, but at the same time it wasn't the attention that they might have wanted, right? Hi, Abil, 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 I don't know, I'm sorry. DT24, hello, assalamu alaikum, malaikum salam. um so it's like, okay, all right, so they basically didn't, so they like, all right, they like, that got me attention, I'm gonna be part of, you know that, like, I want that energy back or whatever like that. So they still ghosting you or whatever, trying to come in, still doing the inconsistent stuff so you can fuss at them or whatever like that. I don't think that you're triggered anymore any longer when it comes to that. So now I think that excuse me, now I think that um, you could be ignoring it. You could be ignoring it, and you could be just going on with your life, with your day and everything like that. And then they're like realizing like, oh, like this person is not getting to this person. This person didn't send me a long message saying, hey, I think it's best we just be friends because you're just not getting what I'm saying. And they giving you time for, they letting time pass and then still coming back in your life because they want to still partake in festivities with you because they do like you, but they don't know how to express it or they don't know how to be the person they needed to be. Okay, but think about it. You, like I said, during that time that you separated from this person, you did the work. You healed yourself. You looked at opportunities and realized, okay, this is happening because I need to heal myself in a way that doesn't allow this or just shows that I deserve more or whatever like that. Because think about it, everybody, it says we all want to be understood, to be acknowledged, and to be loved. Because we do. Okay? It's not just you. So they can't be like you tripping. Come on. If they want the. I'm 9 times out of 10, they want the same thing. You also have in God's hands, okay, collective. So it's saying, my trust in life is implicit. God's greater knowing and greatest love guide my heart and my choices. My faith is steady and I remain true to my light. Everything unfolds according to God's will. So you basically letting God take the wheel and just letting the universe do its thing. You're not showing that you're triggered. You're not showing that it affects you in any type of way because it's not. It's no longer affecting you in any type of way. Just like that person is busy, you busy too. You're not making that person a priority like you once probably did or had in the past. At this time, at this moment, collective, I think you're making yourself a priority. I love that for you. Um, that's honestly what you were supposed to do in the first place. Maybe it will push this person to step their game up or whatever the case may be. I don't think that you're playing no games with them no more. You like, hey, if you here, you here. If you're not, you're not. Like, hey, what can you do about it? And so I think that maybe that might make them look in the mirror and come to their goddamn senses. What? Separation. Separation came out. Separation came out collective. You see that, right? I know it's backwards. I'm sorry. But it says sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. This person, like I said, you separated yourself from this person because of this same issue. They was not understanding you. They were not acknowledging you. They were not loving you. Like they were not making you feel loved. Okay, you separated. Yo, that y'all seen that came out. I ain't bring that out. This I told you. So this person is a little bitter. You, they missing you or whatever. That's probably why they keep coming around, because they do miss you. You get what I'm saying? And they don't know. It's giving me a person who likes a person, right? Right. And in a position where they could actually be with this person, but they, this, I guess you would like, well, the person is too much for the person. So it's like they don't know what to do with you. Like, like for instance, have y'all seen that meme that was like, the dude was like, okay, I got a girlfriend now, y'all. So now what do I feed it? Like you got what you wanted, but now you don't know what to do with it. Like you don't know how to operate in that. Like you don't know what it takes. And you didn't even realize it took a lot. You didn't know it took all that. And now if it's like they feel like they could have been like overwhelmed or in over their heads, but they still wanted it, but they didn't know all that it took, all the responsibility, all that it took to even have that. You get what I'm saying? Even like getting a pet, not calling you a pet, but I'm just saying, you know how it's a lot of responsibility that comes with a pet. Everybody want a pet, everybody want a dog, everybody want a little Yorkie or whatever like that, but do you know the responsibility that comes with that? The things that you will have to do. If you want to go somewhere, the pet gonna have a babysitter, somebody like that. You have to train the pet. Do you know you got to make sure that pet is fed, all that. Take that pet to the doctor, stuff like that. Like you have to give that pet some type of um uh um attention that you're probably not used to giving to another person or something else. So at this point, you be wanting a relationship or whatever the case may be, and and that person possibly had was in a position where they could have had a relationship with you. They made you feel unloved, they made you feel misunderstood, and they made you feel they didn't acknowledge you. You separated yourself from them. What? And then you got seduction. Seduction. Okay? And it says attraction, teasing, hooking up, and date, third party temptation. And you separated yourself because this person was just trying to hook up with you. This person was putting you in third party situations where you were sitting up there seeming like that you was in competition with a whole nother woman that you don't even know about, don't know, or whatever like that, for his attention. Just just temptation. You get what I'm saying? Teasing, teasing you. And the whole time you over that. That's not something that you really feel like even entertaining. Okay? But this person is on that. This person is that's what they deal with or whatever. And it seems like that they like doing that. They like the attraction. They like the teasing. They like the hooking up. They could be dating other people. That's probably why they can't give you everything or give you that commitment or whatever like that, because they are dating other people. You know, maybe you are like past the little dating multiple people, casually dating type of phase, where you're like maybe dating to settle down, if you are going to date. You get what I'm saying? I don't think that you're like entertaining anything unless it is going to be something out of the, some future in it. Them, I think they still in there like Casanova days, you know, just trying to get this wet. I'm just saying, it's not giving nothing like a future. It's not. It's not. No responsibility at all. It's not giving that. Soulmates collective. You have soulmates, and it says soul connection, partnership, soul contract, life partner. So I feel like maybe your soulmate is gonna come in and show this how you're supposed to be treated and how you're supposed to be loved. So it will be somebody that come in that will understand you, that will acknowledge you, and that will love you. Okay, this person that you separated from may feel like that they are your soulmate, but they're not treating you like you. It's impossible. You can't be. A soulmate will treat me exactly how I probably would treat them. Like, we most likely probably had the same love language, or whatever, or will at least see each other's love language and compliment each other well. This person you separated from that got you in third parties and stuff like that he don't care. They don't care. And I don't know why I keep saying he, but I feel like it's a masculine. Excuse me. And it's probably a karmic masculine that's sitting up here like to just put your life back in this like toxic a cycle that you been got yourself out of, and you probably stopped messing with that probably separated yourself from that person years ago, and then this person tried to spin the block, and you realize that years later that they're still on the same thing. They didn't grow not one bit. They just got older. The only thing that changed was their age. But they still doing everything else the same. Nothing is. What did you get? What did you get out of it? What did you learn? You was gone so long. What did you learn? Nothing. You still understanding people. You still making people feel like they're not seen. That you're not acknowledging people. You still not loving people. You're just using people. You're still at that point. Like, what's up? Heartbroken collective. It says deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost, grieving, and despair, breakup. So this person, I don't know. Like I said, 9 times out of 10, you probably separated yourself from this person and always have. You get what I'm saying? Because you like, yeah, you're not giving me what I deserve. You're not making me feel seen. You're not making me feel loved. You're not making me feel understood. Bro, I gotta leave you alone. I don't care if we soulmates. You think we soulmates. Because I can have another goddamn soulmate, and that's the thing. We have to understand is we all have more than one goddamn soulmate. Okay, collective? And they better stop playing for your other one come around and do their thing. And don't play with you. Okay? Because all it takes is for you to be in the right place at the right time. That's all. Date came out. Date came out. And it says, get back out there meeting someone new, setting a date online. Somebody coming. I told somebody you dating somebody new. This other person gonna be heartbroken because of the simple fact they gonna see you taking it serious with somebody else because that person ain't gonna play about you. See, they lollygagged and played and dragged their goddamn feet when it came to you. This other person know a grown woman when they see one, or a grown man when they see one. So they steps up and do what the heck they supposed to do as a grown man and as a grown woman should do. This person is a child in a grown person's body. So that's why they're about to be heartbroken. You get what I'm saying? Because they had the nerve to sit there and put you in some third party situations. They not realizing what they do. They not realizing like what type of energy they give out, or they. I can't say they're not aware of their actions. They know what they're doing, but I don't think that they really. It hasn't. It seems like it hasn't caught up with them to make a difference in their life, or to make them make a difference in their life. It hasn't caught up to them yet to bother them. Like I think they okay with it. They okay with it. And as long as they okay with it, that's all that matters. And I ain't even gonna lie to you. I think they might not even be okay with it, but they not even understanding the source of why they're not okay. They sitting up there always probably falling type into this little state or whatever like that, and feeling bad about themselves or whatever like that. And they are probably always wondering why they always ended up in that state or that mindset, because you're not doing right by other people. You keep on sitting up here playing these games with other people in their lives and their energy and stuff like that, and you think good stuff gonna happen to you. You think you're gonna be in a good mindset. You think you're going to be able to live your life all willy-nilly and yeah, it's a party every goddamn night. You're not going to be able to, you going to run yourself ragged, sir, ma'am. You get what I'm saying? You got to have some priorities about yourself. Like, is there anything that you care about? Except for that job. Or, because you know how we always clock in, clock out. You make sure you go there. But what is your purpose? What is your purpose? Where is your like what do you want out of life? I don't even think this person really know what they want out of life. They just and it's okay to go with the flow and let the universe take its course, and you listen to the universe and take signs to go towards the path that you on. But the thing about it, the key word is path to guide you on your path. I think this person don't have no goddamn path. They just all over goddamn place. Anywhere the wind blows, that's them. Probably thin, probably skinny. I feel like that they skinny. Anywhere the wind blows, the wind could blow them. I'm getting that. So this could be a skinny person that really don't weigh much, where it seemed like the wind is really blowing them. In this person's house, in that person's house, in this person's house, in that person's house, in this person's bed, in that person's bed, in that person's bed, and that they don't care. Make up your mind. Make a choice and stick with it, or leave the person. Like stop. Just you know, you have goodness, collective. You have goodness, and it says, "I overcome my imperfections, polish my character, and feed on the positive. Thus, I free myself, allow my goodness to manifest, and become a source of joy. Through gentleness, I offer unconditional support, understanding, and love to myself and others." So, collective, if that person is not giving you understanding, if that person not acknowledging you, that person not loving you or whatever, you're giving it to yourself. You are giving it to yourself. And when you give it to yourself, you're able to give it to others that deserve it too as well. They, at this time, I mean, they really don't deserve it, but you are who you are. Hey, you giving it to your goddamn self. You don't have time to be worried about them. You know. And I think that this person, I see this person could be coming to you because you are good, because you have goodness within yourself. And they could be this person could be an energy vampire, siphoning your energy, getting that good feeling, spirited type of energy from you. And when they leave you, they are using that energy, and once that energy runs out, and they feel like down in the dumps, so they feel like a little hard on themselves, that's when they come back to you because they need a little boost. They need a little pick me up again when it comes, and you might be their pick me up. Yeah, the calm. You got the calm collective, okay? And it says, I breathe, live, and grow the light within me. I do one thing at a time and focus on the present moment. I cast off my doubts, all fear dissipates, and I find peace in my being. So at this moment, collective, that's what I'm saying. You might not be triggered about this situation how you normally would be triggered before. You at a state or a sense of calmness right now. Everything is calm. They don't know what's going on. They're like, everything's quiet. What's going on? Oh, she must be mad at me. She must be this. But normally, or he must be mad at me. He must be this. But normally, when you probably fuss back with them or say something to them or acknowledge, at least make a statement acknowledging the fact that you ain't for that bullcrap. But I think you're literally not saying a word. So they don't know how to take you. They don't know what's going on. It's a calmness about you at this moment, and they don't know how to take you. See, when y'all was separated, you did a lot of work on yourself. You ain't sit there and spend and occupy your time with other people and everything like that, like they probably have done. That's why they're still in the same mindset and still doing the same shit, because they did was occupy their time. You actually did some inner healing, some work. So it's like you y'all don't really even align anymore. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you really don't. Well, I see this already out, but I didn't even see it. Divine light. You have divine light, and it says, I am an expression of love, and I shine like the sun. My inner light is my strength and my treasure. My intuition guides me to discover the wonder and goodness of who I am. So, like I said, your light, you who you are, the goodness is within you, that is shining, collective. That the work that you did made you understand what type of goodness that you have within yourself, okay? And what you did when you realized that you polished your imperfections, so the things that you had problems with or whatever like that, you worked on that instead of staying the same and just being the type of person that would um that will go to person to person to person to person, staying the same. I think that you really just stayed to yourself and you started working on yourself before you was able to come in proximity with anybody else and take their lives or their energy. Why somebody want to talk? Somebody attacking my throat chakra. What's going on? Anyway, collective. I don't know. Might be the weather, but yeah. This person, goodness. You have goodness again. Who? What? You have goodness again. Both of them came out. It says, I refine my character and overcome difficulties by remaining positive. I calm my heart, and you have the calm. Okay, I calm my heart and illuminate my intellect. Divine light, you illuminate, your light. Illuminate my intellect to transform shadow into light. I consciously manifest goodness in and around me. I improve my qualities for the benefit of all. So you did the inner work, did what you were supposed to do so you could be a good person, not only for yourself though, but for the other people that you may come around or come in contact with. This person have yet to even begin to do that. And I think they're not realizing that you require a certain type of You require a certain type of energy. Like, it's like, hey, you have to, I don't know, like you get what I'm saying? Like, you require a certain type of treatment. So if they're not making you feel understood, loved, or acknowledged, you may be really speaking up and being vocal about it and saying something, but maybe you always have said something about it. So maybe instead of you really saying something about it now, I think you're moving as if that's what you want. Okay? I think you're allowing them to do what they want. But when someone else comes along that's doing exactly what you asked for or what you're asking for out of them, you're not hesitating to give that person a chance. You might have last time you didn't like put all your eggs in one basket and just focused on them and then gave them the ball, like if the ball was in their court and everything like that, and you allowed them to like be the only person you prioritize. I don't think you're prioritizing them at this moment. I don't think so. I think you're kind of showing them like, hey, um, sweetheart, um, my soulmate is coming for me, right? You know my person is coming for me, and when they come for me, I'm kicking you right out the space. Like, you going to get out my way. Like, hey, I'm not allowing you to keep them from being able to come in. Especially when you're not trying to make no commitment or nothing like that. Then what's the point? You're gone. like, and maybe that person is feeling the same way. Like, maybe that person is. That's why they are the way they are, because they're using everybody else to be a placeholder until they feel like their person is coming. You get what I'm saying? So they can hurry up and kick their person hurry up and kick whomever to the curb for their person, because there's no commitment. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's nothing etched in stone, not really hurting nobody, because it's like, hey, we ain't together. That type of energy. But you also have belief, because this was flipped up. You have belief, and it says, I believe in myself, the beauty of life, and the goodness of God. Thus, I have the power to fulfill my dreams. The will of the Almighty supports me. My life is showered in divine light, and my heart opens to the power of the universe. So, you believe in yourself, collective. Regardless of the fact of whatever was going on, you believe in yourself. You believe that you deserve a soulmate. You believe that you deserve someone to acknowledge you, to love you, and to understand you. So that's exactly what you're going to get. You're not even tripping about the fact that they're not giving it to you, because you believe in yourself in the universe. You know that the universe is going to send you somebody who will. And then this person is going to be hurt, heartbroken, grieve in despair, hurt, deeply hurt, oh so hurt, so hurt. But who fault is that? That's their fault, right? Yeah, that's their fault, because they had time. They had time to speak up, to say something, to make a change, to lock something and lock in with you, whatever like that. And they didn't do so. If somebody don't do that, then what does that mean? That I would take it as you don't really like me. You're using me for the moment. Like, this is just like a moment type of thing. Because do you think that this is going to be able to keep happening for years and years and years down the line? We 50 and you coming over for a booty call at 50? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Can't do it. So, collective, let's see what spirit guides have for you. Okay, it say camera, Okay, it say reminiscing, making memories, learn from the past, perception. So, um, they could be reminiscing, reminiscing about the things you and them or whatever, the stuff that y'all had or whatever like that. Learn it say learning from the past, but I don't think they learning from the past. If anything, you learn from the past, and that's why you just because if they learn from the past, they will be moving a little different. They're not moving differently, and got engagement ring. I said if they not moving differently, and this just popped out like boom. This what you want? So this honestly reminiscing that making memories or whatever, learn from the past. That really could be the new person coming in and realizing like, hey, no, I learned from my past. I learned, you know what I mean. So I'm into making memories. Like let's do this. You know what I'm saying? And it says engagement ring. It says higher commitment, eternity, partnership, and union completion. The thing is that it really don't even have to be a marriage collective. It doesn't. It could just be the fact that this person is locking in with you, like being a union, being able to be a union with you, and just being a partner with you, or acknowledging you as a partner. Because remember, this person that you had to separate from and put you at third parties and stuff like that, that try to claim to be your goddamn soulmate or whatever, that's now heartbroken or whatever in the fucking background, didn't see the need to lock in with you for some reason. So they didn't. Hey, this new person, yeah, this new person like, hey, no. Let me lock this down. And it don't even have to be, I'm acknowledging you for who you are. And you're a person that maybe are supposed to be in a commitment or be a partner in something. Okay? Collective, you have Phoenix. What? Phoenix. Okay. So it says new phase, rekindle, renew, and growth, changed mind, rise from the ashes. So maybe I don't know, maybe old boy, old separated, old had you in third parties, that maybe he getting or she getting themselves together and realizing like, oh shucks, I need to step it up. I'm gonna have to get in a union with them or whatever, or make it be a higher commitment or whatever of some sort. I'm not sure. But you're in a new phase of life with whomever you are coming across, collective. And somebody changed their mind. Hopefully it was that goddamn person, because you ain't gonna change your mind about being understood and acknowledged and loved. We not doing that. Okay? Maybe they got themselves together. Maybe they gonna get themselves together. Maybe it's gonna be an opportunity that's gonna happen. Like the universe is gonna make something happen where they have to, or like they realize that they can't just keep playing that same dumb little game all the time. Um, Collective, y'all have passion. Whoever this is gonna be a person that you have good passion with or whatever. And that might be the only reason why y'all stayed together or stayed around or stay in proximity with each other for so long. It says insane chemistry, sparks, having fun, equal interest, burning desire. Yeah, y'all could have insane chemistry. It could be sparks. You could be having fun, equally interested, okay, but burning desires for one another. But again, you want to feel that, and I don't know if this person is making you feel that way, but if they not, they probably going to. I feel like that they going to something gonna happen where they gonna have to. But I don't think that you gonna sit up here and try to force it, or try to like be like give them an ultimatum. You probably gave them ultimatums. I don't even think you gave them ultimatums. I think you just was like, hey, you're not ready. This is not for you, because clearly it's not, because you didn't move how you need to move. So let's just be friends. So you might have ended it. Okay. It say old school thinking. Old school. You got old school. And it says outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So this could have been you. That could have been them. They could be trying to figure out, wait, what did I do? What was the problem? Da da da. Oh, hold on, let me get the signs. You know, they trying to figure out what happened, why certain things happen, and you're like, and you could have a outdated way of thinking too. So maybe you want to get married. They probably don't want to get married. They would like to be in a union with you, but maybe they don't believe in marriage. Okay. Nobody really said that you were too as well. It's just probably you want to at least be acknowledged, you know, and be loved and be understood. Okay. And maybe it's like not given understood. This is crazy. Because I remember I used to be like, I don't really know nothing about Aries. I don't know nothing about no Aries. And I ain't even gonna lie, I met over the weekend. I met an Aries. And I ain't gonna lie, he was pretty cool. He was pretty cool. For the little bit of time I've been around him, I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty cool. Um, but why Aries came out here 3 times? You never know. Could be. Say no, say no, say. Let me stop. Let me stop. Try to put that on that man. I ain't gonna do that. But I mean, I did feel the connection. So I did, but you know how I always feel that connection. I guess with anybody. I guess I ain't gonna say with anybody, but not that connection. But don't you know how you could tell that it's an attraction? Like they could low key be attracted to you. So I mean, not that I was going to take it there, nothing like that. It was just, good conversation. All right. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the conversation. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have, let me see what we have. We have Virgo out here. Hold up. Let's see what else we got. Dang, we got Aries again. Bro, I'm telling you. Aquarius. Okay. Let's see. All right. So boom. And what's crazy is Aries is the new person. And then Scorpio came out, and Scorpio is that little play person, that little can't get it right, just wanna have fun person that just anyway, Virgo. Okay, so we have Virgo came out once, Leo came out twice, Libra came out once, Aries came out 4 times. Gemini came out once, Pisces came out twice, Sagittarius came out once, Aquarius came out twice, and Scorpio came out once. So, excuse me. But what's funny is my sign ain't out here. So, anyway, collective, you could be a Virgo, Leo, Libra, Aries, Gemini, Pisces, Sagittarius, Aquarius, or Scorpio. Or you could be dealing with a Virgo, Leo, Libra, Aries, Gemini, Pisces, Sagittarius, Aquarius, or Scorpio. Okay? With that being said, collective, I hope if this reading resonated in any type of way, please hit that. Give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you do not lose me. That is the reason for hitting the subscribe button when it comes to me, so you do not lose me, sweetheart. So you don't have this up there and guess what my name is. So you don't have this up there. Be like, oh my goodness, how you spell it? Like, where is that girl? Yeah, because you got to think, I'm not up in the algorithm yet like that. So I'm not going to come across the screen like you would think I should. So you're going to have to hit that subscribe button so you don't lose me, boo, okay? Also, you can hit that bell in the corner if you would like, because that would just give you a notification. Just a notification of when I go live, so you can be part of the chat and I can shout you out. Or if you shy, it will give you a notification and you can watch it later. But you won't miss out on nothing. All right? With that being said, I'm Foxy T. I'm your good God, sis, and spirit. And I love you guys. And I hope y'all have a beautiful, wonderful Wednesday. Okay? All right. Love y'all. Y'all be safe and y'all be blessed. And somebody come and acknowledge you and love you and understand you, sweetheart. Okay? Okay.